They said it couldn't be done. It was undoable. And yet we did it. We made a melee assassin build that's cheap and affordable. So we do burst of speed, a little shadow warrior, swap over, do some frigid. Make sure Cloak of Shadows is on the right because your Shadow Warrior is going to cast whatever's on your right here. And that'll lower enemy defense. Meanwhile, we'll use Tiger Strike as a pre-buff and then finish with a Dragon Tail. So let's go and do it. We'll hit a few Tigers and then a Dragon. Tigers, Dragon. Tigers, Dragon. Tigers, Dragon. Tigers, Dragon. See how Q, W. Hold down Q and then hit W. Q, W. Let's go see how Shank likes it. Boom. One shot, baby. Insane damage. Let me get those rejuves, baby. Let me show you just how much damage we're doing here. 23k Dragon Tail. Boom. Then back down. So each charge, watch. 23k Dragon, watch. One charge, nothing. One charge, 10k. Two charge, 17k. Three charge, 23k, and then you unleash the beast. That's pretty much how you play this class. Here we are in hell mode, full resist, 60 poison, low life. Got some stat points though. Might as well boost some life. Strength and dex, just enough to wear your gear. We got a Lawbringer phase blade. Now this is amazing because look at that, 20% chance to cast level 15 Decrepify on striking. That's insane because then that makes them no longer physical immune, so your mercenary can do work. And Sanctuary Aura pushes them back and does extra damage, and they can't. Slain Monsters Rest in Peace kind of sucks because we can't use the Death Sentry to explode corpses. We got Akira's for extra resistances. A Viper Magi, which is cheap. These are cheap, by the way, like dirty cheap. Viper Magi for some resist and a skill. Storm Shield, slap a P Diamond on that baby. I'm using Angelics for extra attack rating. As you can see, 10k is a lot, and it gets more as you're striking. Attack rating plus 200. So technically, I guess you don't really need this, but it's a cheap alternative because then you're hitting more initially. But if you look here, it says minus 50% target defense, and this minus 30% enemy defense, and your Shadow Warrior is going to be casting this. That's minus 80% enemy target defense, which means you don't need as much attack rating to be landing these hits, but it is nice to have. Which is why my mercenary is a might mercenary. It says blessed aim, but I think it's bugged because I definitely have might going on. I have no blessed aim going on. So yeah, that's funny too. And yeah, let's look at the mercenary real quick. Reaper's Toll, you got that Decrepify on striking, 33%. Decrepify on striking, 20%. You're just going crazy now. I had Nats set on this character. I was trying to make a budget Nats build, but it was so terrible I just threw these on my mercenary frigate. Let's pop a Thul rune in there, Ral Tau. Give yourself some fire, lightning, slap an Ort in there, and a Ral. And you're good to go. Your merc will be fully resisted. I don't know why it says blessed aim. I bought a might mercenary and now it's saying blessed aim. That's funny. So yeah, string of ears. You got your damage reduction 15%. Storm shield damage reduction 35%. You reach the 50% cap with just these two items of damage reduction. So you got damage reduction, you got max res. Lay on hands is good for that increased attack speed and damage to demons. Fire resist. You need a Raven Frost for extra dex and mana and attack rating. Cold Absorb. You got Cannot Be Frozen on two things. That's kind of overkill. And Shadow Dancers. Now I got the +1 because they were super duper cheap. You can get +1 Shadow Dancers like easy. +2 like crazy expensive right now. Give it a couple weeks, boys. So yeah, that's basically the basic gear setup. On Switch I got Ondals just for that extra experience while bailing, and I use it as a pre-buffer. And my game just crashed. Hold on. Alright, let's try this one more time. So real quick, you buff up Shadow Warrior and that guy. Cloak of Shadows on the right, you're going to be altering between Tiger Strike and Dragon Tail. You can insert Cobra for the... this is a great 1-point wonder. You can swap from Tiger to Cobra. You can actually charge up both of them at the same time and then unleash and get the full steal if you're running low on mana. This gets your mana back. I unfortunately am running out of different keybinds because I like to have that Blade Fury on last resort here. Blade Fury is a ranged attack if you're getting messed up. So one point in everything here. I think I put 10 in this or 5 in this just to get to that break point of 70 with my phase blade. I wanted 70 additional with the 20% and the 50 from the burst of speed. See, 50%, I get an extra 70. I think that's the break point. I'm not positive. You have to look up some calculations. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then you just do the combo. But it is nice to have Cobra Strike so you can get them both. But I do have Life Leech on here, so the only thing that I would run out on is mana. See that I'm getting wrecked, but I have Life Leech. And I'm getting wrecked. It's that poison, I tell ya. But yeah, it's super cheap build though. See, look at that, one kick knocked him. Pretty fun, I mean, you just run around. You got Dragon Flight, so you could like teleport onto them. That's pretty fun. See, I just wanted to showcase a viable cheap build. We got Martial Arts, Tiger Strike Max, Dragon Tail Max, and that's the whole build. Then you can do whatever you want. You could try Phoenix Strike with Claws of Thunder. You could try going double claws and something else. You can max Venom, but the damage is pretty tiny. You can max Venom and do some sort of Blade Fury thing. You can go Death Sentry, Lightning Sentry, and get some sort of lightning side attack. You could try anything, really. Also, this build is online. I'm going to link it in the description below so you can go ahead and check that out for a written form. I basically took two builds from online and I kind of merged them together with the cheapest gear possible. Just a Viper, Kira, String, Raven, Angelic Set, Storm Shield, Shadow Dancers, Lay of Hands, and a Lawbringer. And then Ondel's on Switch, but you could have two Bartucks to help buff your burst of speed. You know, anything to buff. CTA would be ideal. CTA and Spirit would be nice. The strength requirement for this build is kind of ridiculous because of your shadow. I thought about trying to up Gores, but I didn't want to go through the hassle of upping the Gores and everything. So this is just the cheapo alternative fun build. So yeah, remember on your right, Shadow Warrior, not Shadow Master, and Shadow Master's trash. Shadow Warrior casts whatever's on the right of your bar, so you can have her casting Cloak of Shadows, lower that enemy defense, so you're way more potent. Ready? She's gonna cast it. Watch. Cloak of Shadows, baby. Oh, that doesn't work. But yeah, whoa, whoa. Look at how potent that mercenary is. Bam. He's a beast. Remember, Reaper's Toll and whatever here. You could do whatever, really. You do a Tau Helmet and a Grizz Armor with Ral Tau Ort in it. So yeah, Reaper's Toll is cheap. You could do other weapons. So yeah, that's the Assassin. This one goes out to Yomi and Porch, my Diablo 2 brothers. They said it couldn't be done. A budget melee assassin that's viable in hell. Let's go.